All right, welcome. So one thing I'm going to quickly talk about is not necessarily something in iLearn 3, but because iLearn 3 takes embedded videos very well and you can add information, this is good for screencasting. So if you're going to do like a quick video note, that works well, but this also works very well to create a lot of feedback for your students pretty quickly. So now that I come in here, I'm going to click on guest and go to my media, and then it'll log into my account. If you've already previously logged in. If you haven't, it might just pop in your BYU, Idaho, and you type in your credentials. Now what I'm going to do is click on Add New and click on Record a Presentation. Now I've already installed the software. If you haven't, you can actually download it for a Mac or for Windows. If you have already done it, then you just push Launch Application, and then it appears at the bottom right. What this does is I can actually record a presentation with lectures. It'll have a webcam and audio. Well, what if I just want to do my screen with audio? Or what about a screen, audio, webcam? Or how about a webcam with just audio? Or what if I only want an audio only style of... Anyway, so each of those are options. So I'm going to just start with maybe a screen with a webcam and audio. So I click on that. So now I need to choose my screen. I have this is if you have dual monitors. If you don't, then you could just select either one. I'm just going to do full screen of that one. There we go. We'll record. There's the camera. So I'm now recording a video within the recording of my video because I'm using two different softwares, but that's kind of fun. Anyway, so now I'm recording this, and then when I am done, I click on CaptureSpace and I push done. Now it's recording that, saving the recording. Please wait. And now I can access it. You can see now I'm looking at a recording of this. Let me pause that. You can trim the video, crop the video, put titles or credits. You can manipulate this. When you're all done with it, let me just show you a trim. So I click on trim and it says, what do you want to trim out? And let's just say I want to trim out a little bit of the beginning and a little bit of the end. So I trim the video, and when I'm done, I push apply at the bottom, and that's now applied. I push done. Now it says select the option you want to do. Do I want to create a new, edit the original, or cancel? So we'll just create a new. And we'll just call this one feedback 1. I can put a description in, and I push upload. Now I'm uploading this to the CaptureSpace server. And hopefully it goes pretty quick. It depends on if you have slow internet speed or not. And there is my URL. So one thing I can do is I can actually just copy that, or if I click on it, it goes straight to my media, which is where it's located. And that should look familiar. You can also at any point cut back here by just going video.byui.edu. So now I have this. I have no views on this movie yet. So you can, we'll edit this real quickly, and it is private. If you give this URL to someone, all right, in here we can actually click on options. You can disable, put captions in if you have time. If it's just a quick little feedback, don't necessarily need to worry about that. And then you have the timeline. So you can delete it or you can view it in the player. One nice thing about this is students can slow it down to see your feedback a little bit slower, or speed it up to go faster. If they're like, okay, I understand this, go through it faster. So this is a great tool you could use if you want to give them feedback on a test or something, or an Excel project. So then, anyway, those are some options on this is how the player would look. You can push play. And there's my little feedback video. And I don't have subtitles, but so now what I'm going to do is let's just go back to my main channel. So we'll take away that. Just go back to video. Go back to my media. So you click on your name, my media. Brings me back in here. So I can click on this. and the actions, and I can push publish. Now when I publish it, it's now becomes any individual can see it. You can do it unlisted, which means visible to anyone with the link or the page, or you can keep it private. Okay, so it's only visible to you. Now usually, sometimes it's nice just to keep it private. Push save, or cancel in this case. If I copy this link, and even though it's private, I'm just going to open up another browser, pop that in. This is just showing if I gave this link to someone else, how they would see it. They would have to authorize in, and because it's protected, they wouldn't have access to it. So unlisted is usually the one you want to choose. So we come back into here, or actually if I click on share and click on embed, there we go. Now, however, it does warn you, grabbing the embed code would make it public to the world and override any entitlements of MediaSpace. So that's fine, I copy that. You can change the size of the information. And I will now jump over to my class. Click on pathway. I'll go into my class. And for the time being, because it's, let's assume it's feedback to an exam. So, all right. So what I do now is I look over at, okay, so I, sorry about that. I will quickly open up I'm going to show you with announcements as well. We can actually just make a new announcement and put it in here. Same process goes because when you're given the rich text editor. So I click in here and I can click on the rich text editor, add items, and then when you get to this one, just enter the embed code. Just paste that in, push next, and there's your video. And then we'll insert this, and there's my announcement. So now we can push play, and you can see that. All right, we'll go ahead and stop that.